All right, Leonidas here, and in this tutorial, we're going to cover setting up Google Search Console, Analytics, and the Tag Manager. Now, keep in mind, this is going to be a very basic 101 video. I'm going to show you some of my own data as well, but we're going to just cover the surface level of these tools. We're going to install them. I'm going to show you the interfaces very quickly, and then finally the review. So let's go ahead and begin. So what is the Google Search Console? Basically, it's used for tracking SEO or search engine optimization. What that is free traffic coming to your website. And ultimately, this tool is important because we need to track how well our website is doing in the long term. Search engine optimization is where you tell Google, hey, here's my website. And then within about 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months from now, eventually your website starts to rank better and better over time. But in order to see that data, see the analytics, see how well that's performing over the course of several months, we need to track that using the Google Search Console. You can see here on the right side, I was able to rank a site very quickly, but then it died off. Then it had these little spurs here and there as far as performance. And then eventually it started to climb based on understanding how SEO works, as well as using the PPC Basic plugin to rank pages within Google. But as I indicated previously, this is a much more long-term strategy. So even if you let Google know about your website now, it might not get any performance until maybe 2 or 3 months down the road. So keep that in mind. Then we have Google Analytics, which is used primarily for tracking visitors to our website. And this gives us a high level analysis as far as where they're coming from, what kind of phone they're using, what kind of web browser they're using. Are they using Chrome? Are they using Microsoft Edge? Which search engines they're coming from? Are they coming from Google? Are they coming from Bing? Are they coming from DuckDuckGo, Facebook, etc.? And as well as, are they new visitors, active users? Google Analytics allows us to track visitors on many different metrics on a much deeper level. The most important thing for our own marketing is that we can create and import custom conversions directly from Google Analytics into Google Ads. Within Analytics, you tell it anytime someone visits a page or clicks on something within our website, we want to track that as a conversion, and then we pass that conversion over to Google Ads, and then we're able to see how well it's performing. I personally don't use Google Analytics that often, but when I do, it's primarily for creating those particular conversions, such as a page view, such as someone scrolling through our website, such as someone filling out a form, and then I re-import that back into Google Ads for tracking purposes. And then finally, the Google Tag Manager, it allows us to put any custom scripts, such as tracking scripts, such as being able to modify our phone number, or basically being able to track clicks on our telephone number. Any small scripts that we want, we can put at the top of our website and track it from there. So for example, you can say within Google Analytics, hey, if someone visits a particular website, I want you to track that as a conversion. But we can also do that within Tag Manager by simply creating a little script, little tiny script, little piece of code, and throw that on top of our website. And that allows us to send the information either to Google Ads or whatever other tracking platform we use. So for example, if I'm using it for call tracking, this is where I put that call tracking script on my website, because you can't really do that within Google Analytics. That's a more advanced topic. And as well, if you're using multiple websites, so personally, I have well over 20 different websites that I'm actively running, that I'm actively optimizing, that I'm actively tracking conversions for, you're able to put one Tag Manager account on all of these websites, and then from there you can basically put the same scripts across multiple accounts. So it allows you for easier management, so you don't have to copy and paste the script over and over. All you do is reconnect that one Tag Manager account onto your multiple websites, and this allows you to track the same script across multiple sites and track your conversions. In this case, you can see within my one Google Tag Manager account, I'm able to track different telephone clicks for different phone numbers or different Google accounts. So in this case, I'm tracking it across different Google accounts within one Google Tag Manager. So this basically makes it simpler for tracking purposes. So once again, this is a much higher level thing. Nonetheless, now we're going to go ahead and install the plugin. We're going to quickly create the connections to all of these tools, and then ultimately we're going to log into them just so we have a basic understanding of the interfaces. So once again, we're going to go into our website. So if you already